So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And here's Olise. He's got away. Delivered across. Good read, needed to be. Fermin. Looking for the run. Olise. Lovely feet. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldinho, Conte, Botafogo, still without a single shot on target. And it's Neymar. Kante was in no mood for any of that. Looking for options for movement. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Beckham. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is good alertness. Fermin. Conte. Aims beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Oh, he's having a go! Ruud van Nistelrooy, a giant among strikers! A finish right from the top drawer! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be one.
Batistuta! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. Olise has it in a white. Applies the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Elise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kante carries the ball down the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that has been cleared. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Referee has just said play on. Conte. Good, strong midfield running here. That's a throw. All the way back. Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Ronaldinho. And it's Conte. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Batistuta! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Costa Curta. Conte. Ronaldinho. Fermin. Van Nistelrooy.
Botafogo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely aimed pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking tidy in possession. Batistuta! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that could be pivotal. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Some heroic goalkeeping. So that's it. It is all over. Botafogo played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Okay. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Rijkaard. This is Van Nistelrooy. Costa Curta cuts it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. Vermi. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Howson.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Gerrard. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Howson deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Lopez. Now it's come to nothing. And they've got rid.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Lopez. Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Morientes providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Schneider. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Morientes. Botafogo leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard clears. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Botafogo up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
We'd like to ask you all to kindly
I think
stay
on the
seated
whole
during
the team
match.
linked up very
Thank you
well
for your
and has been
cooperation.
organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Botafogo just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we get things going again.
Botafogo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Schneider. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Clipped into space. Looking for the run. Howson makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's got away. And it's claimed by the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Shevchenko, and the through ball, and he is deftly away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Costa Curta. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get on the end of this? Shot, it's Morian! It's bounced back off the post.
Bayer Leverkusen really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 10.
Botafogo
Ronaldinho.
with their first corner.
Number
The first in the
12.
game for either side, actually.
Kevin. Number 7. Mbappe. Number 8. Van
That has
Nistelrooy.
earned a reprieve for the time
Number
being.
13, Conte.
Bayer Leverkusen
Coming on
have
the
the
field.
chance to go the other way.
11, Mohamed Salah.
He's
Number
having a hit!
22, Johan Cruyff.
Now that wasn't a bad
Number
hit by
18,
any means.
Filippo
Just couldn't
Inzaghi.
quite control it.
Number
Nothing wrong with the
18,
height and the
Dirk
contact.
Kuyt. Number 9, Matthew.
And that will be it. Botafogo have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Joško Gvardiol, in your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Howson. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lopez. Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Beraldo does really well to win the ball there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a loose ball. Messi. Beraldo. Neymar. A probing pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good take in a good area. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. And this is Neymar. That is very well defended. Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. Kante spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk. Ferran Torres. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ronaldinho. Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. And it's Lopez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think
Hello,
it's a
attendees.
good performance,
This is a
but it's clear that they
children's
need
announcement.
a little more
Please
energy
keep your
and
eyes
more
on your
precision
children
up top.
during the match at
They
all
proved they
times.
can create chances.
Substitutions taking
Now
place.
they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he's been caught napping! Fermin. Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Floated through. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Neymar, looking for options for movement. Shevchenko! Corner number 2 then. And Messi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bale. Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beraldo. And it's
There will
Messi.
be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed. That's it, the referee says enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you? Tries one from range! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Impressive jump! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte, played out wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aimed at the far side. And he's taking no chances there. That's a throw. That's very neat. That's good running with the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now that's well seen too. Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho can see things, others simply cannot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. For Yaya Toure. Serginho. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And it's crossed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Livakovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, this is a great position. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Showing good feet. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, great leap! Oh, that was And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Ronaldinho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rodri. McAllister. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Van Nistelrooy being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Shoots! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Botafogo are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening.
And Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cut short. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Van Nistelrooy, Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe, and he's... Mbappe!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Fermin powering forward here. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the return pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Lopez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. He's being urged to shoot. Saliba gets it clear. And he's quick to get rid. Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's forced to go back. But that has not gone well. And he can clear it away. And that is as far as it goes.